Emmerdale favourite Lydia Dingle could be set to make a concerning discovery about her health in upcoming scenes on the ITV soap, and it may be a secret she wants to keep from her family. Lydia, played by Karen Blick, has been taking a back seat from the drama of late on Emmerdale, but she has made a few appearances as her role as a cleaner in the village. However, she could be plunged right back into the thick of the action on the ITV soap, as it seems she is harbouring a secret. Could this be the beginning of a difficult chapter for the long-suffering character, and will she confide in anyone about her possible health woes? Since she was promoted to become a regular cast member a few years ago, the beloved character has had a number of health scares. This has included finding a mole which she thought was cancerous, but she got the all clear and discovered her father had died from Huntington's disease. The past few years have therefore left her on a knife edge, as she has constantly had to think about the worst-case scenario. Following scenes last year which saw her find out she didn't have the Huntington's gene, the villager has tried to stay positive. By next week, however, she is descending into a dark place, as it seems history could be about to repeat itself in the worst possible way. The drama continues from this week's episodes, which see her confront Liv Flaherty, Isabel Steele, over her drinking. It will be a tense face-to-face, as the youngster will reject Lydia's chances to help her, but seeing the young woman so in denial, this could stir something in the village cleaner. A few months ago, it might have been possible she found a lump and has been going to the hospital for tests on what it could be. In recent days, before her confrontation with Liv, she could have found out it is cancer this time around and not just a scare. Unable to accept her concerning health woes, the beloved character might have been in denial since getting the results. Though, she could start to begin to think she needs to address her ailing health next week, as she is struggling to keep a secret from her family. Lydia would be wanting to keep this information from her husband, Sam Dingle, James Houghton, because he has had a heartbreaking experience with cancer in the past. This is because his first wife, Alice Dingle, Ursula Holden Gill, passed away from the illness after giving birth to the couple's son. It could be extremely hard for the beloved Dingle family member to think he is going to lose another wife to the disease. Not wanting to break up with Sam again, as she did when she had a cancer scare a few years ago, the cleaner could just keep to herself for now. However, the effects of chemotherapy mean she won't be able to hide the illness for long, so will she have to confess sooner rather than later. The actress who plays Lydia, Karen, has spoken out before about her character would deal with a concerning health diagnosis. Karen explained of her alter ego, "I think sometimes Lydia shoots from the hip and goes right, that's it, I'm off. One of two things could happen. She could think, this is awful, I need to get out of here because I don't want to be a burden on Sam. He went through that awful time with Alice and I don't want to do that, and she might leg it as she has done in the past, just disappear." Karen continued, "Maybe she'll sit down with Sam and they'll form a plan as her condition deteriorated of how she would be cared for, what her wishes would be, and maybe go about it that way." The actress also expressed how she feels invigorated to take on a challenge where her character has to face harsh realities. She said, "Whenever you get a fantastic story as an actor, it's a double-edged sword. You're delighted to be able to really get your teeth into it. But there is the challenge of I need to do this justice," she continued. But will Lydia be forced to confront the reality of a cancer diagnosis? Taking to Twitter recently, viewers have been worried they haven't seen enough of Lydia over the past few weeks. Georgia wrote on the social media platform, #Emmerdale, where are Sam, Lydia, Samson, Dingle, Mandy, Dingle, and Vinny, Dingle, and Liv. Darren remarked at Karen Blick, hello, loved seeing Lydia back on screen in tonight's double. #Emmerdale, great stuff from you, can't wait to see what's coming up. Steve commented, Kerry, Wyatt, is doing more cleaning than Lydia. #Emmerdale. So could viewers be seeing more of Lydia in the coming weeks as she faces this new battle on her own?